Hi, I'm Judith. I'm part of BALTIC Crew, and this is Suspended Island by Jane and Louise Wilson. Suspended Island is one of 4 Baltic off-site commissions for Great Exhibition of the North. This is probably the one that's most difficult to find. It's in a place called Low Yard, which is on the other side of the Tyne from Baltic. It's behind the Live Theatre and Trinity House. So Trinity House is on the other side of this building. It's one of the oldest buildings in Newcastle, from 1504, and it was given a royal charter by Henry VIII in 1514. Trinity House was set up as the first customs and excise place, and it's had quite a significant part in lots of things to do with shipping and navigation. This ties in with quite a lot of the themes within Suspended Island. So Jane and Louise Wilson, they're twins from Newcastle. They were born in Newcastle. They still have links to Newcastle. They're fine art professors at Newcastle University. They work with photography. They're filmmakers. They do installations. They also use animation. And this is quite significant at Suspended Island because this is their first outdoor public commission. They're 2 different films. Sometimes they link, sometimes they're separate, they're intertwined. Quite a lot of the images are from Governor's Island off the coast of Manhattan in New York, and that used to be home to American Coast Guards. It was decommissioned in 1996, and all of the families who worked in Governor's Island, they left. Jane and Louise Wilson, they went there in 2004 and they filmed the empty building. This is something that runs throughout a lot of their work. It's places, it's architecture, it's building, but with no people in it. But there's the traces of people that's left behind, the traces of people's lives that they record. When you come to Low Yard, you can get a headset and connect that to the web, and you get a soundtrack.
The island is a creature that pulls all my greatest fears and sets me free.
The soundtrack includes narrative, a lot of statements from Vesna Marek, who's a writer, and she was a refugee from Bosnia. So there's very much this theme in it about kind of movement and flux and travel, but also kind of immigration, emigration, and just sense of place. And also how that ties in with sense of identity. There's also a very strong thread throughout the work about community as well. It raises questions about what it means to be British, what it means to be English, what it means to be Northern as well. It also has themes about colonialization and British colonialization. Governor's Island was originally part of the British colonies. We also see Westminster, the houses of Westminster. So it ties in with government as well, and the role that government places in immigration, emigration, and things like that. So you can see Suspended Island until the 9th of September, when Great Exhibition of the North finishes.